All right, after a long summer break, I am back to record some videos and kind of bring you guys up to date on what's happening in the market. Great summer, had a good time spending some time with some family, and actually been working a pretty good bit. So July was a great month for us. We closed more in July than any other month that we've been in business except for one. So it was a really good month. But here we are in August, so I'm going to bring you guys up to date on where we are in 2023. And I made some predictions back in February of this year of what 2023 would look like. So, Carl, you can link up the video and show these fine folks what I predicted. So, number one, I predicted the unemployment rate would be 5%. Didn't get there, or at least not yet. The unemployment rate currently is 3.8 in the Dalton Metro. So, we are not at 5%. What you see are now hiring signs everywhere, and we see a ton of people coming into this community from other places to fill those jobs. So that's a good sign. Certainly not complaining that I got that one wrong. Exciting, actually. I'm glad that unemployment is still below 5%. And 5 is actually pretty healthy, so 3.8 is kind of unhealthy, really. All right, moving on. We have the residential median priced home. I predicted that we would be somewhere between 240 and 245. Last year, we had a median household price of 228. And we're at 239.9. So I'm really close. I'm going to check mark that one and say that we get there. Halfway through the year, we've gone up roughly $11,000, almost $12,000. So I'm going to call that a win. And then moving on to days on market. So last year, we had a very low days on market. 16 days was the median days on market. So crazy short time frame. I predicted that would double, which is a pretty aggressive prediction. Let's just call it what it is. Actually, not too bad. It's at 22, so we've gone up 6 days. So I don't know what that math is. It's gone up 35% roughly. So that's pretty cool. I didn't get to the doubling yet, but we still got time. So we'll call it maybe. And then I predicted that we would be at war before the end of the year. There's still hope for that one. No, I'm kidding. Not hope. Hoping that we don't have war. But nonetheless, I did some research. It's interesting because I said we would officially be at war. We haven't officially been at war since June the 4th, 1942. That was the last time that Congress, voted for us to go to war. Obviously, you're missing Desert Storm in 91, you're missing Vietnam, you're missing Korea, you're missing the most recent debacle in Afghanistan. So I don't know exactly what we're going to call officially at war, because we've been officially at war a whole bunch of times since June of 1942. I don't know. We will see how the rest of the year plays out. Right now, I'm going to say that I got that wrong. We are not officially at war. I will say the fact that the United States is breaking international law by sending cluster bombs over to Ukraine seems like a bad idea. Cluster bombs are these bombs that hit a certain target, but when they get there, they spread out and bomb everything nearby. So not exactly a good look for the United States when we're maybe bombing a military target, but we kill a bunch of civilians in the process. Oh, wait, it's not America that's doing it. It's Ukraine, of course, but we are funding it, so I don't know. Anyway, enough about that. By the way, that's not a shot at the current administration. Both administrations, both sides of the aisle, do things like that. So we have funded a ton of wars from the Republican side and the Democrat side, so I'm just not a fan of foreign wars. So anyway, that's where I stand. If any of you guys disagree, let's talk. I did have one bonus projection or expectation, prediction, whatever you want to call it. I said that the commercial market would be really hot, and it has been. I should have clarified. When I went back and watched the video, I was talking about industrial commercial. So the office market, not great, not terrible, but not great. And then retail is kind of okay, but not hot by any stretch. The commercial industrial piece, though, is really hot. I get calls all the time, people looking for industrial buildings that love to be in Dalton. We end up finding places in Cartersville and in Ringgold and even the outskirts of Marietta and Kennesaw area. So we've looked at a couple in Douglasville. So it's just really tough to find good industrial in Dalton. So if any of you guys want to build some industrial buildings in Dalton, I'd love to talk to you. We need some, a lot of them. Okay, I think that's it. You guys let me know what you think about the rest of 2023. And of course, if you ever need to buy, sell, invest, or lease, give us a shout. Selling North Georgia team, Keller Williams Realty, Greater Dalton. 706-459-3107 is the main line to Keller. 706-271-6549 is the main line to Selling North Georgia. We'll talk to you soon.